ihe m ji n'aka ọ karịrị ego ụwa, ihe m ji n'aka nke m jika, ihe m ji n'aka m ọ karịrị akụ ụwa, ihe m ji n'aka okwu Chineke. Hi guys, how are you all doing? This is your girl Fina. Guys, I am back again. I am sorry, I know you guys haven't seen me this year. I know. I think I posted my old video. Is it my early video this year? And after that, this year is going to be a very good year. We're not going to complain, but this year is just telling me I'm going to test you. And I'm like, nah, it's too early to start testing me. Like, honestly, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And mainly the year is starting with my car. Starting with my car. My car has been testing me, honestly. I went down yesterday to jumpstart the car. I bought this. Wait, I'm going to show you guys. I haven't even posted the video. I did the unboxing of this here. I had to put it in this bag. This is not the bag. This is the add-in pouch. I bought this. You use it to jumpstart a car. So you just have that in there. And then you plug this in after charging it. And it's a touch light as well. And you can use it to charge your phone as well. So literally it's the power bank, touch light, and car charger if you want to jumpstart your car. So I went down yesterday. What you don't know, you don't know. I went down yesterday to jumpstart my car. I didn't know I was doing it the wrong way. Oh God, I need to go wash my hand now for touching this, because we are here to get ready and have a lot of bit of chit chat. So let me go wash my hands. Let me wash it and I'll be back. Sorry, I'm trying to set this up. Oh, God, help me, help me, help me, help me. A little bit up, a little bit more up. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so my car decided, so I went down to jumpstart the car with her, and a neighbor, not really like my neighbor, he lived close to where I live. He saw me struggling with that and he said, "Do you need help?" And I said, "Yes, please." So he came, and I've had this for, I think, like a week now. I bought this from TikTok. So I didn't know that if you are to charge the car battery or something, you need to open up the red lid. I didn't open the lid. I was plugging the stuff on the thingy like that without opening the lid. So it wasn't working. So I was wondering like, oh, did I get the wrong one? And he came, he did everything. It worked, and he really like took his time, showed me how to do it. We plugged it and then the battery died. He now went and got his own. What am I doing today? Girl, calm down, okay? So he now went and got his own. Now let me put this. I'm using the dial bar on my face. Guys, look at. If you have pimple on your face, spots on your face, please do not pick it. Please do not pick it. I am talking to myself as well. Look at. Do you see that? Because I went on and picked it. I was watching TV. I was using my hand to go like that. I pressed and pressed. But look at, do you see that dark spot there? Do you see this one there? Like I was literally scraping this day before yesterday and yesterday. Do you see what I did to myself? I scraped this a little bit and I'm like, nah, girl, this is the wrong spot. Don't do that. Do you see that one? Because I put the 10% benzoyl peroxide. That came and just left like that without no scar. And this one left without no scar. Look at that one, because I touch it now, it's really black. Hopefully it's going to leave without a scar, but this one, the scar is going to be there for a little while. Because why? I did that to myself. Yes, I did that to myself. So I'm using the Dalbar spray. That's what I did to myself. If the scar is there, I called for it, but hopefully it's going to go out. That's just one thing I've noticed about my skin. Scars don't stay that long. They will disappear. It's going to disappear. That I'm hoping. So I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Invisible Flawless Poreless Primer with SPF 50. Let's use the primer. So he came and he took his time, tried my jump starter. Battery was down. He went on and got his own car to jumpstart it for me. And after that, he showed me his own jump starter to get. That his one has got more power than the one that I got. That the one that I got is a small one. and my car is a big car. So, and he was nice to me. And after that, this is not the kind of story I need to tell this year. Like, I just want to tell a positive stories. Like, that's just what I want to sit here, and I just want to sit here and tell positive stories. But hey, let life be trying me because I have where I'm going to. It's always like that. If you don't have mission, life won't try you. Life won't test you. So if you have mission, that's when you go through all of this because you've got a mission. So I went to Sainsbury's to go for the car. I said, let me go and put a little bit of petrol and check if they have calendar in Sainsbury's as well, because I like putting down my work on a calendar and putting in front of where I wash my dishes. So if I'm washing my dishes or I'm cooking or anything, so I can see what's going on. Like today, I am totally disorganized because I don't know exactly. I know what I'm doing today because I'm used to it, but I don't know, like, this is the beginning of the year. So lots of people are booking for personal sections. So when they book, if I don't look at my phone, I will remember who booked. So I just pray, God, please let me not miss anyone's section, and I'll be at home. Someone will call me, Fina, where are you? I'm waiting for you. That will really help me. So I'm just praying that won't happen. So I went to Sainsbury's yesterday to go get my calendar. I'm using the Summer Friday lip oil in the shade Pink Sugar. I'm using a Pink Sugar. So I went there to go check. When I was going, someone was coming right behind me. And here, if you live in the UK, you know that you don't just horn like that. Like you can't be hearing boo, boo, boo. Anyhow. So I heard that and I turned. I was like, nah, this person is doing this to me. Like he's right behind me. And he did that. So when I stopped, he stopped. He wind down. He was talking to me, but I didn't listen. I didn't hear what he was saying. And I just drove. I said, hi, who are you? I continued driving, and then I got to a point where I parked, and then he stopped. He said, your tire is flat. And I'm like, not again, not again. He said, yeah, it's flat. So what I would have done was to go to because it was close to where I changed my tire. Everything was just happening around that area. So when he told me my tire was flat, I'm using the, what's it called? Sephora concealer in the shade 40. So when he told me my tire was flat, I came down and checked it. It was like literally flat. I'm like, what happened? So I went to Sainsbury's back to go pump it. Their pumping machine wasn't working. Thank God I remember today. Their pumping machine wasn't working. So I went to Morrison because everything was just happening on the same route. So I went to Morrison and begged someone there to help me because I haven't done that before. I don't know how to put air in a car. So I called someone. I said, please, I need your help. I haven't done this before, but I'm going to do it today. I'm using the 46 here. And so I need a little bit of concealer today. So the guy came and helped me. He put his 20p first. The 20p, the thing just swallowed the 20p, and like, I need more money. His 20p just went in, nothing happened. So he was like, nah, 20p can work because that's the only coin. And thank God I took £1 when I was leaving, because I thought I would just go downstairs and go to Tesco. I was going to Tesco so I can use the £1 and take a trolley to buy stuff. So the £1 I had for the trolley, I had to put it in there, and he put some air for me, and he said, nah, for it to go like this flat, something happened. So just look for where you will go and see someone that will look at your tire. So I went back to the place. So it was flat. I left my house. So it was flat all this route, and that destroyed a tire that I just bought October. I bought this tire this October. I changed all my 4 tires. So I went there. They look at it and they said, nah, it was a nail. Like someone, I don't know how, a small nail was what poked it, and it went flat. So they looked, he said, no, look at the nail, you need to change it because you were running with it flat and it's a big car. So it has wear the side of the tire, so that I need to change it. I'm like, ha, not again, not again. I had to think I'm going to do powder bronzer today. Let me not do too much underneath. Let's just keep it simple. I'm using my trigwell powder puff. Yesterday that I used this puff, I really love it. I really love it. It just makes it precise for me. This puff and the made by Mitchell puff is really good. That one I was using it at some point, I stopped. So I went there, the guy said I need a new tire. I had to buy a tire. I was talking to him. He said he told his second to go get the tire. I was still talking. He just went, go get the tire. And the second went to get the tire. And I was telling him, how much is it? He said £50. I said, won't you knock off anything? Because I just bought this tire here a few months ago. Because the guy that I was talking to, his English wasn't that clear. So he just went straight to business, changed the tire. And he brought the, what's it called? The POS. I said, pay. I was like, pay for what? He said, £50. I said, no, we're still talking about the price. I thought you said you're going to knock off price. What is pay for it? He just said, do you want me to take it off? Like, I understood what he said. Kind of like, do you want me to take it off or are you paying? Hey, God help me. And I was boiling, like, I didn't plan to spend £50 that yesterday. Honestly, that's like the least of cash that I was planning to spend. He was like, are you paying for it or do you want me to take it off? And, and I'm like, just knock off something, man. He now said, okay. He finally took £45 from me, though. And I paid him. I came back home. And I was like, not this year. Like, honestly, not this year, not this year, not this year. I don't need to spend anyhow this year. And then I came back. I was planning to go pick my kids from school after going to, because my little one was at home yesterday. It was just the other two. I want to try and use this for my foundation. Let me see. Because this, look, do you see how flawless and easy that is? Just imagine using this as a foundation. And that worked. Let me get another one for the foundation. If that works, that is it. We are going to say bye-bye to... So I have... If you don't have this powder puff, I don't know what you're waiting for. This is the best powder puff that I've used. Trigwell. I've got the two big ones. I've got the small ones. You know me. When I like something, I get them. I go for it. I don't look back. So I'm going to try. Guys, I'm going to get this foundation. No two ways. You see this Dior foundation? I am getting it. Mainly, if I'm going, I will go with this so that I will get the shade. Because this shade is just what I want. I wore this foundation throughout yesterday. My face was flawless throughout yesterday. When I say flawless, honestly, I wasn't joking. Flawless. I've never seen, I know I have foundations. You guys have seen my collection, but I've never seen a foundation that really got me like this one. I'm going to get it. I am going to get it. This is more than 5 times that I've used this tester. So if I'm going to get it, I'll tell them, can I get a tester again, please? And see, I have this shade. And let me see this shade. Which one is darker? Let's just put a little bit of that there. So this one is lighter, isn't it? Look, yeah, this one is lighter. So I've got 2 shades. She gave me 2 shades. So this one is lighter than this one. So I have a whole lot here that I haven't used. So yeah, we're going to use it till whenever I go to, I'm going to use the trigwell puff. Let's see what the puff can do. Oh dear God, it's working. It is working. It is working. Whoa. If it's when we're growing up, you say, wa-ta-ta. It's working. Oh, and it's less messy. Less messy. Oh, I prefer this. Do you see how big this is? Point there and wow. I'm not going to cut this so that you guys can see how quick this is. And you can see how this blends in perfectly. Just look at this foundation, please. Honestly, just look at this foundation. Look at the finish. Look at the finish. My skin, but better. Breathable. Really, really nice on the skin, honestly. Do you see, like, some of my makeup, I will use some of my foundations. I will use them. See, any foundation that I like is foundation that when I use the foundation, I'll be looking at myself in the mirror like, yo, this is my skin in a healthy way. That's just what this gives to me. I feel like sending back the marshmallow sponge now. If I see this on offer, I'm going to get more of this and just settle with using this. Ooh. It just makes it precise for you to know where to hold. And see, it just helps me blend in that into my concealer. Trust me, I've tried some stuff like this and I will go, yo, this I will say it, I will shoot myself in the leg, that's all right. I've tried some stuff like this and I'll go, yo, this is it. And I will use it at some point, reverse. But that's the beauty of life, the ability to try stuff, love stuff, try other stuff. You keep trying, you keep learning. Like right now that I've used this in my head, I'm like, this is it. We are here, we are going nowhere. But knowing who I am, I know that I'm going to take a stroll at some point. Let me try that marshmallow. My marshmallow, hopefully they will deliver it today or tomorrow. I'm still waiting for them to deliver it. See how the small one is just making that precise the way I want it. The way I want it. The way I want it. So like I was saying, my little one was with me yesterday. He didn't go to school. So all our plan was to go pick the big ones from school after Sainsbury's. But we couldn't because of what my car did. But thank God, hey, I've changed it. I've changed it. Once there is life, there is hope, and there will be challenges. It's just you being able to wake up every day and face your challenges squarely in the eyes and say, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere, and I'm not going to be scared. You will see your challenges will respect you, honestly. Because I've been to that place where I worry a lot. Whenever something happened, I would be so worried. But now I say to myself, nah, I'm not doing that to myself anymore. I'm not getting worried unnecessarily. Things that I can do, I will do it. The ones that I can't do, I'm a rest. I am going to rest. I'm not going to worry myself that much. So I'm using the Mary Kay translucent powder. I'm trying to do my makeup mess-free these days. New year, new makeup way, mess-free. That, just put that and maybe pat it into the lid like that. You see that? It is translucent. And let's pick up another one. Did I tell you? Yes, I did in my last video. I want to repeat myself. But since I started, let me repeat myself. I wanted to tell you that I bought the trigwell powder. By Terry, sorry, not trigwell, by Terry powder. I waited for my friend every day. I'm going to check. Girl, know when to leave. If someone wants to give you something, trust me, they will look for it and give it to you immediately. But if it keeps going, I'm going to. Maybe honestly, she haven't checked, but just use your head and know that you do. You do move, you know. And not like I want it for free. I wanted to get it so I can pay her the amount we got it. Because I know it wasn't her shade. So I was willing to pay. I wasn't looking for it for free. I was willing. I think I've told her once that, girl, I'm going to pay you for it. I just need that shade. But I'm going to check. I'm like, yo, move. This is 2025. I ain't waiting for no one. I ain't waiting for no one to direct my steps. And when I saw it 50% off, and thank God the shade that I was looking for, they have it. But it wasn't the right shade that I was looking for, if I'm being honest. I'm looking for the 300, but they had the 400 on offer. I think the original price is £42, and they have the 400 on offer, 50% off, which is £21. I'm like, yeah, still the same. And I got that one. I'm trying to use the translucent powder. Which one is this? Oh God, honey, respect yourself now. Not because I still have a whole lot here, isn't it? Yeah, I do. This is the biggest loose powder that I own. I've had this powder for years and it's not shifting. This is the Laura Mercier translucent honey. The powder. I want to add a little bit yellow to that one that I use. Let's just powder down my under eye. So that is my little bit story. Don't know if I finished it or not. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. Help me. Comment. I told you guys I'm gonna bring in something this year, but time. To make out time is not easy, honestly. To make out time. If I have someone that is like helping me, it will make everything easier for me. It's just that I'm still picking up and I'm thinking, if I have to get someone to manage me, how am I going to pay the person? But if I get someone that will be that patient, like to help me out on all my social media platform, I feel like we're going to do something better. Well, trying to do it all by myself, because sometimes I've noticed that when I work with people, I work better. But when I work alone, sometimes I'm just not like I'm a careless person, but I don't let things break me. Like I don't let things control, like determine what I need to do. Things that I can do, I will do it and move on. But things that I can't do, I don't really break my back for it, if you know what I mean. So like sometimes I want to make video and something will just come up and I'll leave it. And sometimes my head will just tell me rest and I'll rest. But imagine if I have someone that I'm doing it with. I'll be like, no, I don't want to disappoint this person. I'll be forced to do it. So that's why I need kind of like assistant. I need someone to help out. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Dark Deepest. I need someone to help us. So please, if you know of anyone that can be of help, please don't hesitate to let me know. So I'm using the puff again. Let's just do the puff today. Please don't hesitate to let me know. I need it. I need it. I need it. If I say I don't need it, that will be me lying. I need it. I need that little bit push. You know, like when you know that this is what you want to do and you're still struggling to make out time for it, and you know that getting a push will help you, why not go for it? Why not ask? It's better you ask and you don't get than not asking at all. So that's why I am bringing it to you guys table to please help me. Anybody that is willing to assist me, kind of like in some areas that I don't know much about, direct me and I'll be grateful. I'll be really grateful. It mustn't be this makeup thing. We can do some other stuff. I told you people that I want to start doing try on, like trying on clothes, buy stuff and try, maybe go in store and try things for you guys. But it's making out time for it. Making out time for it. Because family will always consume your time. You gotta put family first. So this is it. You see how that puff brings everything together. Flawless. This is what I call flawless face. Agreed or disagreed? I do agree, it's a flawless face. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Benefit Hula Toasted Bronzer. Bronzer. Let me use a powder bronzing brush here. So I'm using my Real Technique 200 brush for my bronzer. So I'm placing the bronzer on the high point of my cheek there, pushing it right into my skin. Just here on the high point and go around my temple like that. I have a video that I made yesterday that I need to edit. I haven't done that. And now this one is down. And I have my vlog videos that I need to edit as well. Oh God, help me. See, sometimes it's me filming and then editing. Sometimes I really love it, like editing, I love it. But sometimes I don't just want to do it. Sometimes I like filming, but sometimes I don't just want to look into the camera. Is normal or is it not normal? Please, can someone tell me? when I'm in the mood to do all of this, I'm so happy. And you know why I'm happy? Because I know that there will be a time where my head will go, I'm not doing this with you. I am not honestly doing this with you. And it's not an easy one. I just hope someone will understand where I'm coming from. It's not an easy one. I don't like that feelings when I get there. But do I get there? Yes, I do. I do loads of times. And when I get there, I'll be like, no, I don't like here. I don't. Well, let me get my blush. When I get there, I'm like, no, I don't like it here. I don't want to be here. But hey, I am there already. There's, what's this? Night's Bloom. I'm sure I've been calling this Midnight Bloom. Is Night Bloom the shade? I think let's use it as my blush. Let's use this. I'm going to mix the two of them. I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to. Mixing the two together is really pigmented. Gotta be careful. Oh, I don't know. That's why I need that second push, you know. Someone that believe in me and just believe. I've seen someone that go, okay, we have nothing, but I think we can do this together. And believe in my hustle and want to do this with me. Because I need just that extra push, extra push. I'm someone that I'm committed when I have. Do you see how pigmented that the blush is? I need someone that is committed, that can go, you know what? I can see what you're saying. Let's do this together. Because I know me. I've tried this for some time. I will start really strong and then I'll relapse again. I will start really strong. I don't know why. Because, you know, like when mommy duty called, you have to do this, you have to do that. Like yesterday, I have things that I wanted to do, but I have to go fix the car. The car wasn't in my plan at all, but I have to. I have to. So when things like that happens, it just takes me back to square one. I'm just using my all over face powder brush with nothing on it. I'm just using that to make everything even. If I'm being honest, I don't really like the shade of this blush. I don't like the shade of the blush on what I'm wearing. It's okay, it's not that bad, but I would have loved something more simple. It's just too pink and a little bit reddish for me. Let me know, are you seeing what I'm saying, or do you think Fina shut up and do this makeup and stop complaining? Where are you? Should I shut up and continue? Some days are like that. You can't see what I'm saying. It's all right. So I'm still using the same bronzer to sculpt my nose a bit. Let's define this beautiful nose. So I will really, and it's one thing that you can get back home easily, honestly. It's just like you knowing what you can do. One more, I don't want to say what I want to say. Honestly, if I don't have kids, I would have gone back home. I keep saying this. Like, you know, when you know your dreams, you know what you're capable of, you know what you want to do. Like, you know that thing you want to do will fetch you more. Like, that thing you want to do, you'll be more creative when you were there than here. That's just, I feel like nobody will understand. Yesterday, I was telling a friend that I would really like to go back home. And she was like, ah, and she's back home. She said, please, bring me over. You can come back. I'm like, honestly, you people don't understand. It's just my kids. It's just my kids. When I think of them, their school, I'll be like, we have people back home. They are alive. Nothing has happened to them. You know, it's just you knowing what to do. And by the special grace of God, you'll be safe. I just feel like what I want to do, I will do better back home than here. That is just my honest truth and how I feel. Like every day, I can't wait for my little one to be 16 so that I can run. Because 16, he will be done with secondary school, and that will be them in uni. Once they're in university, Omo, Anam, in my country, they will say Anam. Anambra people will say Anam. Anam, oh, I'm done. I'm going home. I will go home and then be visiting. That's just what I would do. Because if I tell you that some people like it here, you know, everybody is different. This is just one feeling that I had from the first day I came into this country. I'm like, I prefer Niger. I just like it back home. I know things are not the way it used to be, or things are not the way it should be, but I just love it back home. I want to put a little bit of this duo highlighter. But wait, let me look for another brush. I'm using this Morphe brush. Let's put a little bit of highlighter on the face. I'm going to put a little bit of this and that, this and that, a little bit of this one. Let's see. Oh, do you see that? I don't normally do highlighter, but why am I doing it today? I don't know. You see, one thing with highlighter is when I do one side, the way that it will come up, it will show up on one side will be different the way it will show up on the other. And that I don't like. Just a subtle one today. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I'm not doing it too much. Just same again. There, there, there. And then just hit on the high point of my face. See where the light reflects on your face. And there. Sometimes I put highlighter here. Do I do my nose? Yeah, I'm going to use this shade here and just put a little bit of that on my nose. This is one highlighter that I'm happy that I spent my money to get. This is the 001 Universal. So this is the Backstage Glow Face Palette 001 Universal. Love it, love it, love it. Why do I have to repeat that over and over and over again? Because that's the only way you understand how much I love it. Oh God, please don't stain. For my eyes, I'm going to use my Benefit Precisely my brow pencil to do my eyeliner. Eye pencil, brow pencil. Oh, I don't know. I'm just being patient with life. I know that I am gonna get there. It's just patient. It's just like life testing you to. It's just like life testing you to know that okay, yeah, you said you want to be a mom. Let's see if you can do this. Let's see if you can stand it. And I'm so happy that I'm doing it. I watched a that wasn't a documentary. I watched a video yesterday on YouTube. Oh God, what am I doing today? This is just messy. I watched a video yesterday. It was more than 1 hour. I will put, if I find his name, hopefully I will. Oh, I've forgotten his name. Something juice. I can't remember. Tropical juice. Tropical juice. Please go and look for his video that he did yesterday. Tropical juice is the name of the guy. That was heartfelt video. The video was something else. He was saying how he was abused by his stepbrother. And the boy was 6 years older than him. He was 10 when the guy was abusing him. I felt it. You can see him telling the story, but when he got to that point, I don't even want to discuss it. You know, like something you, no. I didn't know why I started that video. Like I was close to going to work. No, don't do this, Fina. Now we're not doing this makeup. We're not. And I felt it. Because parents, your kids need your time. He was talking about how his dad didn't make out time for him. And he was talking about what kids need. You're not your money, quality time. And I keep saying it. Parents, you need to know. We were once kids. Forget the fact that we're parents now. And we're acting like we were never a child. Well, like we were never kids before. Like you need to know what you needed when you were little. Quality time. You need time. Children need time with their parents. They need time so they can come to you, they can confide, like literally talk to you, let you know what they are going through. I know most times you struggle financially and we want to provide, but at least when you put them in mind, it will help you think. I don't know how to put it, but I just hope that I watched that video. I'm like, God, ah, you guys need to go watch it. You guys need to go watch that tropical juice, his video. It was more than an hour. He poured out his heart. Like, you know what it is? A straight guy coming out to say, oh, a guy did this to me when I was 10. Some kids will go to their grave with that. They will go, no, I'm not going to share this. Because if I do, people will come for me. People, yeah. Lots of us have got lots of secrets that we're scared to share. And you know that they said problem shared is half solved. Like now that he said he has shared it to his family like 2 years ago. And this is something that happened to him like 2 decades ago or something, 19 years ago. He shared with his family and his mom cried. And that was it. That was the end of the mom's relationship with the guy. And he shared with his close friends. And after 2 years of sharing with them, he got to that point of saying, you know what, let me. And one thing with sharing things like this, it helps people out there to know that things like this do happen. Like yesterday that I had that, it's just like kind of like reinforce my memory to like tell my kids again, please, if anything of this nature happen, if this, please talk to an adult. Please speak out. And this is the disadvantage of this. Maybe when you are little, you won't really feel the disadvantage. But when you grow older, you will start feeling it. That's when you hear depression and all that will start kicking in. So learn to please speak out. Whatever it is, talk to someone. Please don't keep it all to yourself. Don't think, oh, no one cares, no one will listen. Everyone is here to listen. If no one is here to listen, I am here to listen. And I promise you, I will never judge you. I would, regardless, I would never judge you. Kind of like reassure them that for them to know that whatever, they can come to you, you know. And let them know if anybody tell you something and say, don't tell your parents, or if you do, I'm going to do this, if you don't tell, something will happen to you. And they won't, just tell someone, you know. Tell someone. Kids need to hear things like this more often. I'm using the Maybelline. Which one is this? Maybelline Lasting Drama Pencil, the black one. I just want a little bit of that to open up my eyes. So I watched that yesterday and I'm like, God, before people say, no, I don't want a male child. I don't want a female child. I don't want someone to do that to my daughter. Now, not even before then, guys go through it, but they don't talk because they were told that guys don't cry. Guys don't share stuff. If you share things like this, you're not a guy. You're not a big boy. Big boys don't cry. Big boys are not meant to show emotions. Whatever that happened to you as a big boy, take it to your grave. No, that's a lie. Share it. Once you open up like that, it takes out that burden off you. You open up, you share with someone, it takes out the burden. Where it hurts sometimes is when you share it and people you're sharing it with don't understand you, or people you're sharing it with is not really getting where you're coming from and they can't feel your pain. That one hurt as well, I know, but just share it for your own sake. Just share it regardless of how they feel. Just share it to free yourself, you know. I'm just trying to share it and free yourself from that pain. Because when you share it and you find out that they don't take it serious, and then you can know people around you, how they feel about you. If someone honestly loves you and you're going through such pain, or you went through such pain and you're sharing it with them, and all they could do is laugh or make mockery of it or make just, then you know them. And you build your strength, build your walls. You know that, oh, I don't have anything to do with these people. They are not part of me. But if you don't share it, you will know the truthful, the rightful people around you. So sharing is good sometimes. So I think, oh, mascara, sorry. I totally forgot. I'm here. Blah, blah, bluing. It loud. I'm using the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. I fell for the guy yesterday. I do watch his videos sometimes because he does like reaction videos. I do watch his videos, but I think during COVID, before COVID, 2021 was when I do watch his video. I love the way he reacts to videos. And at some point, I stopped watching. But then I didn't know how his video came across yesterday. And I saw it, I said, oh, his stepbrother. I was like, no, a little bit curious to know what happened. and I watched. Like, I didn't put it down all through. I nearly went to work late yesterday. I said, no, I need to watch this. Like, I need to. I pray God to give him strength to honestly let go and just move on with his life. It is now his past, and I know it's hard to let go like that, but you have to move on. You have to move on. It is life. And that being said, parents, please, 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 like he was saying, and he's right. You wanted them, that was why you wanted to have a child. If you don't want them, don't have them. Don't have them. I have some of my friends, they said, Fina, I don't want kids. I've said this before. And I'm like, why? I couldn't understand at first. But with time, I'm like, when I start seeing things going on in this world, I'm like, yeah, if you don't want them, please don't bring them into this world. Don't. If you know you can't look after them, don't punish them. Don't do that to them. Don't do that to them. I know it sounds a little bit, but you have to. If you love something, you have to make out time for that thing. If your kids are your priority, you have to make out time to be there for them. The boy was saying when he was growing up, his nana's house, neighbor's house, people around, or he would be in nursery and all that. Like, he never had time with his mom because his mom need to work, bills need to be paid and all that. And he started being with a woman as young as 13. He started smoking, drinking from young age, like he was a child, and he was, oh God. Oh, I watched that video. I'm like, God, please give him strength. I am happy that he's here today to tell his stories and trying to change his life for good. I am super happy for him. And I just pray that, well, let me use this. I don't know if we have much in here, but I'm going to use this. For my lips, I don't feel like doing anything on my lips today, if I'm being honest. I don't want to put a lip liner. Let me just use the Elf lip oil. Which one is this one? Can we see you? I don't know what shade is this. The Elf lip oil is what I'm using. I told you guys that I will get more shades in this lip oil. I'm going to Wolfhamster now after this. So I just hope I'll post this video tomorrow because I'm trying to edit the one I did yesterday and post it today and maybe post this one tomorrow. That's good. That's just all I want. Just a glossy lips, no liner. I don't feel like adding a lip liner today. So I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I don't know why it feels like it's going to drop on me. Let me use my wrapper and cover myself. Let's be guarded. Okay, something is coming out. See what I'm saying? You see those drops? Because it's almost finished. Now you can go. Thank you. Okay. That is flawless. I'm just going to use the same. No, I'm not adding any. It's just the puff. My all over hair color. I'm just go over that. Makeup done. Done. I'm done for today. Oh, guys, thank you so much for doing this to me. Please go watch that video. Tropical Juice. Search for it. You see, it's a mistress boy. He talked a whole lot about his identity. That is the 1 hour something is worth it. Like, he was about closing the video. I'm like, guy, just carry on, speak. But I'm so happy that he poured out his heart. Like, he was able to say everything in his heart, and I really appreciate that, because that would just ease him off. That would just make his load lighter. So sometimes in life, you have to pour out, like just let it all out. It helps. And I'm so happy that he was able to let it all out. And I wish him the best, honestly. From the depth of my heart, I wish him the best. That shouldn't be anyone's portion. That shouldn't be anybody's portion. And he said the stepbrother that did that to him admitted it. But The only one he refused to admit was he penetrated, like he wanted to put his stuff down his backside. He didn't admit that, but he said he remembered vividly them trying that, and that really hurt him. And you have to go watch it, please. Honestly, go and watch that boy. He deserves it. He deserves it. All this while, when I watch his video and see how he reacts, I'm like, wow, this boy is just so like, if you try me, we're gonna fight. Like whatever you bring, I have it times two, because he's coming from the trauma that he went through. Like he has been there and he is guarded. Guys, I am done. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that whenever I post a video, you'll be the first to be notified. And above all, don't forget to show yourself love. And I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Bye.